Oh, you've stolen my heart. Would you like to go for a walk?
Subjects of the king, in the name of his royal majesty, King Claudius, sovereign of Nostria, the citizens of this noble city, and our most noble and esteemed
That selfish old woman. I can't believe her.
You mustn't speak of your mother like that, Albert.
But I've been disowned, banished from my own house, and all because of my love for you.
We will manage, my Starshan. Worry not. This was to be expected. I am so sorry, my bright daffodil, but this is the end for us.
Ursula, please be calm. I will deal with this. Now you listen to me. To begin, the disaster was not caused by the poison. Palatinos is wrong. That's not why it happened. Second, we don't have the retort. We left it back at the foundry.
You'd better not lie to me again.
Yes, I will tell you everything. You see, we weren't the only nighttime guests at the Mage Factory. We were just fetching the order when I stumbled upon some horrible ritual. And the explosion. We ran outside and that spirit attacked us. It was furious. Ursula dropped the boiling flask. Palatinos saved us. He subdued the spirit with a spell and had let us go. We left the flask behind at the Mage Factory.
I find you more believable this time. What happened next?
We were at Castle Ardennes. Palatinos fled right away, and the spirit... What was his name?
Ador. That was what Palatinus called him. That is the spirit's true name, Ador. Unfortunately, before I could command this entity, it called for help.
More spirits appeared, and we ran. Oh, how we ran. And then... what else could we do? We spent our last coin on that poison.
I find it difficult to trust you. Once a liar, always a liar.
If you need a witness, talk to Ador. He will tell you we're telling the truth.
We told you everything. You won't put us in chains after we've been so helpful to your investigation, will you?
I wish I could, but interrogating Ador is of far greater importance. Your fate will be decided by His Highness Prince Adrian.
loyal subjects of the king, in the name of his royal majesty, King Claudius, sovereign... The citizens of this noble city, and our most noble and esteemed guests, we are to let no one from Montpatry enter Marcella, so as to ward ourselves from the threat of deadly plague that poisons the air and land of the Mage Factory. Be wary and be vigilant, for these virtues go hand in hand. Keep your families safe, for death by plague is long and full of suffering. Signed, Count Montier. May his will be unhindered. Furthermore...
pleasant view, isn't it? It's dangerous up here. Did you know that?
What? What do you mean?
You don't know? The waste left over from the examination of the ancient artifact, you dumped it out here. On the village below, no less.
How did you find out? Did that spirit send you?
I don't know what spirit you're talking about, but you poisoned an entire village.
It's not my fault. I was following the spirit's orders. Look, that artifact is possessed by a spirit. A ghost. Some restless soul. It's been haunting my dreams. Then it demanded I ignore the rules and dump the waste right over there.
Don't lie to me. Why would a spirit give you instructions like that?
The water was imbued with a magic that empowers the spirit. Once that water ended up in Parnak, they all got sick. Now he wants to know where the artifact is buried, but well, no one's gonna tell me that. I'm a mere disciple. An exhausted disciple.
Now I see. You should have reported everything to the Elder Mages from the start, instead of giving in to the evil spirit's wishes. You alone are responsible for your misery sacks.
Today's a very important day for us, Mother.
My boy wrote to say he started studying the art of brewing elixirs. I was so pleased and my heart skipped a beat.
Oh my. So I shielded the village dog with magic and picked up an iron bar. Snout. Once, twice. Our smell.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Did you find anything out at the Mage's Tower?
Yes, Bernard. I found out that a restless spirit forced a young mage to rain enchanted water down onto your village. The water was infused with dark magic. That is what poisoned the villagers.
But why did this ghost want to harm our village? What did we ever do to him?
I'm not sure I know. The spirit was awakened from a long slumber granted by an ancient artifact. It was an unfortunate oversight.
What now? Will this entity feed on our strength until we all wither away to empty husks?
The energy drained from the villagers is captured within that artifact. I have no idea where it is, though. The mage is buried it somewhere.
Oh, why did I get tangled up in all this? There's no hope left for us. If someone could find that wretched spirit and bring it to justice. The entire village is dying and no one cares. How is that possible? You work for the prince, don't you? Help us. Amanda said the artifact had been dug up from those crypts on the other side of the bridge.
Why the tragic sighs, dear fellow? Let us raise a glass of apples for Archmage Catherine's health and safety, so I share her.
My boy wrote to say he started the art of brewing elixir. I was so pleased.
Today's a very important day for us.
Have you picked up a plague mask from Remedius yet?
I haven't.
Haven't you heard?
We're all about to be set.
Have you picked up a plague mask from Remedius yet?
I haven't.
Haven't you heard?
Medical supplies. A remedy for every ailment. Piles, groin itch, the king's evil, incontinence.
I've purchased your wares before. Lice treatment it was. I paid for a cask, but there was only a thimbleful of the stuff inside.
Nah, that wasn't me you bought it from. It was that scoundrel Vince. He underfills every time. Medicine, medicaments, medical supplies. A remedy for every ailment. Piles, groin itch, the king's evil.
Good afternoon. Heading to the elevator, are we? Are you headed for the port by any chance?
What do you want?
Oh, it's just a trifle. There's a young woman who lives there. Her name's Jeanette, and I'm Kramer, the merchant. You might remind her of me and my grain.
I don't know anyone in the port. You ought to handle it yourself.
How can I? The Artisanians don't let anyone descend, in light of the threat presented by Cedric the Bandit. That's according to Damien. Curse him. I've already paid for the grain, and soon it's gonna rot. But if you could talk to Jeanette, the elevator is still working. You can go up whenever you want.
Did you see my notice? I'm so glad you came. These lands are supremely gorgeous, are they not?
To be honest, I find the cliff a bit scary. Still quite beautiful, though.
As an artist, I couldn't ask for a better location. It's so beautiful, but windy, as it says in the name.
Would you believe it? The wind swept one of my paintings right off the cliff. And the client is very demanding. They're not just going to wait.
And I cannot simply go down and get it. I had a falling out with the residents once, and now they've banned me. So awkward. My only hope is that some kind passerby will oblige an old man infatuated with the sea.
Hear that? A man-eating troll is living in the old grotto right down there.
Spooky. Well, I never had any plans to visit anyway. I'll just go see the Elder and return to the castle real quick.
Only those authorized by Sir Damien may descend.
Did you hear that? A man-eating troll is living in the old grotto right down there. Medical supplies. A remedy for every ailment. Piles, groin itch, the king's evil, Incontinence.
I've purchased your wares before. Lice treatment it was. I paid for a cask, but there was only a thimbleful of the stuff inside.
Nah, that wasn't me you bought it from. It was that scoundrel Vince. He underfills every time. Medicine, medicaments, medical supplies.
I wish I had been there, fighting evil alongside King Maximus. Hello, Mr. Nikas. You must be Bran's grandfather. How did that sniveling wimp ever manage to make it so far from home?
What? My grandson is anything but a wimp. Before he left, he declared in no uncertain terms that he intended to be a free man. What happened?
Well, he joined up with a band of other free men. Your grandson, Brand, became a bandit. Shortly thereafter, the leader of this gang of ne'er-do-wells kidnapped his betrothed. She's angry with Brand, but still wants to marry him. To be more precise, she wants him to propose. In order to do this, he needs to become braver somehow.
What a resourceful young maiden. If I were 20 years younger, I'd be competing for her heart myself. What was her name again?
The name of your grandson's bride is Marlena.
Marlena, huh? We must help Brand win the fair maiden again. I have an idea. All we need is a drop of fire blood. Do you know about fire spirits? They'd make for an excellent amulet of bravery. On the other hand, my books.
I don't understand.
Never mind the finicky details. Heroes like you generally shouldn't. Tell you what, let's tell your fortune instead. Which do you choose, the book or the sword?
Will me choosing lead to Marlena being happy?
A real fortune teller answers no questions. Choose and you'll see. I could tell right away you were a smart one. Note that this tome is a volume of the On Elemental Behavior series, authored by Sanguinus himself. It's just as rare as Elemental Blood, but I was able to find the whole series in Terrence's store in Floster.
Oh, books are expensive. They must have cost a fortune.
Unfortunately, Eulagi arranged that Erasmus, my old acquaintance from the Mage's Tower, was perusing the titles that day as well. Sometimes it seems as if Erasmus spies on me in order to snatch up everything dear from beneath my fingertips. And so it was with these books.
So that's why you only have a single volume.
First, Erasmus drove up the price by outbidding me, but then he offered to split the cost and share the use of the books. This would have been fine, except Cathorn organized a quarantine outpost on the road to Floster, where Erasmus lives. I contacted him and requested the books to be teleported to me. I was about to head for the outpost, but your arrival distracted me. Now I recall that I have a drop of fireblood stowed away somewhere. I can prepare the ritual myself as long as there are no distractions.
I guess I scare him with my approach. A bell? Why would there be a bell here? Can you summon any person from the past?
Only those who are remembered. In the world's memory, rulers live long, and the ancient rulers of Antis are remembered by the land itself. One of them, who had already lost his name, but was still able to lead an army, came to my call to fight the Blight. Go!
Too much of this infection here. This is a serious oversight on the part of our mages.
The mages of Nostria will have a score to settle with the Blight. It devours their powers. They have yet to discover some of the dark secrets of the founders of their order. Sanguine, the second archmage of Nostria, confronted the devouring plague in the spirit world. Fight for him, and bring victory to Nostria.
day for us, my lovely.
But why?
Because today I finally screwed up my courage to ask you.
My boy wrote to say he started studying the art.
Did you find them? Did you get the retort?
The spirit Ador knocked the retort from Ursula's grasp. She left the mage factory empty-handed.
Oh no. It fell on the floor then. That's even worse. The retort may have been damaged. If so, the poison will start seeping out and spread around the mage factory. And then, who knows how many more people will go mad from breathing in its miasma. The Widow's Kiss has already destroyed the mage factory.
No, good sir. Your poison isn't what wiped out the mage factory. There's no trace of poison or plague in there. What's happening in the mage factory is something entirely different and sinister. Yet you're a mage. Go there yourself and destroy this poison.
I can't. No one can. The mage factory is quarantined by Kaythorn's magic and a whole army of mages. Besides, I can't even remember how to get to the mage factory. My mind's on fire. I need to neutralize the poison, and quickly. But how can I do that with the Widow's Kiss still inside the mage factory? Find the retort, and your reward will be generous. You have my word.
A mummy! The spirit must be nearby. O spirit in the mummy, reveal your name to me.
My name was Molino. It does not matter now, however. What do you want from me?
You need the artifact imbued with your might. Is that so?
Yes. And yet, I don't see the blazing scroll on you.
The blazing scroll? Very well. Is there any way you could sense it or see it?
I can sense it, but I can't retrieve it. The mages buried the scroll and enchanted the place to ward off the undead. You can help me. Wait! Let me gaze upon it once more. Wait!
So I shielded the miller's daughter with my left hand and picked up an iron bar and battered that bear about his hairy snout once, twice.
Bernard, I've talked to your spirit. He's a foul necromancer named Molino. The wretched creature. He wanted me to bring him the scroll. He swore he'd leave your village alone if I did.
Here's what I'm thinking. Here we are, helping the spirit, yet he was the one who made the lab assistant dump all kinds of waste on our village. Don't you think he deserves a lesson?
I understand. But what about the curse? We're doing this to make Molino lift it.
Don't you want to teach him a lesson?
I can't say I'm eager to challenge him. He's a powerful sorcerer.
I'll double the reward I promised.
You didn't mention a reward at all.
Why the tragic sighs, dear fellow? Let us raise a glass of apples to you.
So I shielded the miller's daughter with my left hand and picked up an iron bar.
You want a piece of this?
That was a good outing.
Hand still hurts after that blow I had. Did you see?
Were you even holding the right end of the glove? That was a good outing.
My hand still hurts after that blow I had. Did you see?
Were you even holding the right end of the club?
Huh?
What do you want? We're cutting timber here. I'd stay far away, unless you want to catch a falling tree. What do you want? We're cutting timber here. I'd stay far away, unless you want to catch a falling tree.
That was a good outing.
My hand still hurts after that blow I landed. Did you see?
That was a good outing.
My hand still hurts after that blow I landed. Did you see?
Were you even holding the right end of the club?
Huh?
That was a good outing.
My hand still hurts after that blow.
What do you want? We're cutting timber here. I'd stay far away, unless you want to catch a falling tree.
That was a good outing.
My hand still hurts after that blow I landed. Did you see?
Were you even holding the right end of the club?
Huh?
Brave. Excuse me? Are you also headed to the DuPont estate?
Yes. There's something I need to ask him.
I was hoping you were noble.
Oh, sorry. That was unkind of me.
Think nothing of it. What do you want with DuPont?
My mistress, Lady Letitia, is a poetess and noblewoman. How on earth could she have wound up in a relationship with that DuPont? The things I've seen at his estate. Drunken dimwits, artless actors, lecherous lords.
Milady sent me on an errand yesterday afternoon, and now they won't let me back in. But she would never treat me so. What must have happened to her? Nasty rumors circle the Baron like vultures round Carrion. Brave warriors! Lower the bridge! I must return to my mistress, Lady Letitia.
What did she say?
You there, coarse fella. Are you deaf? Is a guest of DuPont, your commander. Let me through.
Our master's gone to the tavern to unlock. This gate is not open without his order.
I'd advise you against disturbing brother. He is not a trifle.
Best you stay here and wait.
Three tall stones, just as Molino said. Now where's the magic scroll?
My scroll! The magic that bound it has been disrupted. It is finally mine again.
Have you forgotten the village of Parnack?
The village will be purified, and it will be safe for the people to return. And that Sax fellow can sleep easy.
What about the energy you stole from the villagers of Parnack?
I shall use this scroll to revive my body. Not this one, naturally. I shall have to conduct numerous experiments first. Never before have I worked spellcraft of this kind. Rest assured, the scroll's power will not be wasted, even if in the end it is insufficient.
I'm a bit apprehensive about this. Are you planning to use the scroll again?
Naturally, if the circumstances warrant.
Shouldn't I destroy the scroll as well, then? If I do, no one else will suffer.
No, you wouldn't dare. Stay back. Back, I say.
It's not fair. Why?
Look at the day.
My boy wrote to say he started studying the art of brewing elixirs. I was so pleased to my
So I shielded the village guard with my left.
How are you, Bernard? I've dealt with your wicked ghost. You should be feeling better now.
Indeed. I already feel much better. Has my disease abated?
I hope so. I destroyed both the spirit tormenting your village and his artifact.
Serves him right, too. He brought nothing but misery to our village. The villagers of Parnack will sing songs to your name for centuries to come. What was your name again? You alone were there for us until the end. Thank you.